Hello Stampers! Today is Make a Card Monday, so I thought I would show you a new technique today. I don't have a sample card yet. We're just going to kind of play as we go and see what we can come up with. But I thought since I have the new paper, the Share What You Love paper, from the new catalog, I just love it. I love all the designs in it, the colors and everything. So I thought I would do a herringbone card with this paper and show you guys how to do this. So here we go. So we're going to start off with a piece of cardstock that measures 8.5 by 5.5. And this is going to be our card base. So we're simply going to fold it in half. We're going to use a bone folder along the crease, and that is just going to make it nice and crisp. So now we can set that aside. The next thing we're going to need is a piece of Whisper White cardstock that measures 5.25 by 4. What I have done is I just took several pieces of the Share What You Love Designer Series paper and cut it into 1/2-inch strips, and that is what we're going to use on our card. And we're just going to be using the SNAIL Adhesive to put this together. So let's go ahead and get started. So what you do with this is you just take any design that you want to start with. You're going to put adhesive on it, and you're going to lay it diagonal on your card from corner to corner, okay? Just like that. Then we're just going to take our paper snips. We're going to turn our card over, and we're just going to trim the edges just like that, okay? Now we're going to take another strip, a different design. We're going to put some adhesive on the back of it, and we're just going to put it at a 90-degree angle, okay, but not in the corner. You're just going to kind of go to one side. Again, you're going to turn it over and trim. Then we're going to take another strip, put some adhesive on the back of it, and again, let's go at a 90-degree angle and put it like that. So basically what you are doing when you're doing this technique is you're sorting it into 4 quadrants on your card, okay? They don't have to be a certain size or anything like that. They're just going to be kind of random. Now what you do is you just take different designs and you start filling them in, okay? So what you do is you always go every other one, okay, to fill it in. So you're going to go this way, then this way, and this way, and you're just going to keep going until that is filled in. So we're going to start with this one right here. So notice we went this way and then this way. So now we're going to go back and do it at this angle. You know what? We can leave that on there if that'll help understand it a little bit more. We're going to put some adhesive on another one, and you're going to go at a 90-degree angle. Okay? And take another design. Put some adhesive, on it. We'll go back to this way because again we're alternating back and forth. I'm going to take this design here, some adhesive on it, 90-degree angle. Try to find some designs I haven't used yet, and our pieces are just getting smaller and smaller as we go. And you're just going to keep going 90-degree angles until you get that totally filled in. Okay? Then we're going to pick it up. Whoops, that one did not adhere. There we go. And we are going to trim this. All across the back here. Okay, and this little piece here did not get filled in, so you know what? Sometimes it helps to use just a touch of Tombow in these little bitty pieces, in these little areas. And let's get, he's going to go that way, right there. Turn him over and trim them. There we go. Okay, now you're just going to find a different quadrant and do the exact same thing that you just did. So we'll go down here to this one on the bottom. Now we're going to go across this way. Ooh, I don't have much luck doing this with my left hand. There we go. Okay. We'll take this piece. Sometimes you have to, if you want a piece, you got to cut your 90-degree angle to get it started. That way. Let's do some kind of a green one, and be sure and look at both sides of your paper so that you're getting all your designs on here that you want. With a polka dot, like that. That way, and let's do that one. That's a good one. We're going to do that one right there. Okay, again, we're going to carefully take it off your placemat, turn it over, okay, just like that. I kind of flipped it a little bit, but let's do this one here. Start down, go across, and you will see I did not have very many strips of paper to start with. It does not take much paper to do this technique. Let's trim one of these so we can get some green in here. This polka dot design has got to be my all-time favorite of this paper. I just love it. Okay, turn it over, trim this up. And we've just got one more section to do here. Sometimes you have to be careful because you may have adhesive on the side that you want to show, but that's okay. Just kind of trim it up. Keep going. Like that. Sometimes there is already leftover adhesive on it that makes it easy for you. Okay, we're going to trim that one. Now you'll notice I did leave just a little space on this section I just did and the previous one that I need to get filled in. So I'm going to pull out my little Tombow. Do these two little sections. Sometimes I think they're easier to go back and do them. And let's do this design. Put it right, Tombow on there. Let's do that like that. He didn't stick. Okay, trim him there, and him there, and there you go. There is our herringbone technique. I love to do it with new packs of designer series paper that I get, because every pack just makes a really interesting, different kind of card. So let's go ahead and put our adhesive on here. We're going to put that on our card front. Now we're ready to do a little sentiment. And I found a stamp from the, what was it called? The Eastern Beauty stamp set, okay, which is a carryover. And I love this one, To Think of You Is to Smile. So I'm going to do it, and I'm going to pull out my green, I think, in it. Let's ink it up. Oh, time. There we go. To think of you is to smile. We are going to use our 1 3/8 inch circle punch. Get that centered on there. And I also love this punch right here. This is our pretty label punch. I'm going to punch one of those out of the color of my cardstock, which is the Blackberry Bliss. We're going to put some adhesive on here. Center him on there. And then I'm going to grab some dimensionals. Put a couple of those on. And really, you don't want a huge sentiment on this kind of a card. You just want something small on here because you want to be able to show off your designer series paper. So there you go. There is the Herringbone technique, and I hope you have enjoyed this. And thanks for stopping by.